Hi everyone, welcome to the Spirits Within Us. I want to thank every one of you who's subscribed and liked and commented. It's all energy, so it's going to help with me picking up for yourselves. My team's here, creators here. Any negative energies that are being sent to myself, my channel, or to you, the viewer, I transmute them into pure, unconditional love, light and healing energies for our minds, bodies and souls. And let's get on with the read. I have given the cards a lovely good shuffle, so I'll put them there. Straight away we have the High Priestess and the Empress and the Hanged Man. Okay, so what I'm feeling is you yourself, you're either the High Priestess or the High Priest. You always have been. You've always been the High Priest, the High Priestess. You've always held the wisdom, the knowledge within you. You've always been very highly intuitive. You've always had a very good intuition. You've always been able to see what's coming before it's even got to you. You know what the future holds. You've always known what the future holds. You always knew what you had to do. You always had a mission. You always have been told from Creator Source and from your team who you listen to on a daily basis, what was to come. You knew exactly what was to come. You knew what you were supposed to be doing. I do believe you were supposed to be helping someone on this journey. On their journey, you were supposed to be a guide to someone else. I don't believe this is the first time that you've guided someone, but you've, through your life, all through your life, you've guided and helped others. You've always been this light, this torch, shall we say, that shines the way for everyone else. And people have always come to you for your knowledge and your wisdom. They've always respected you. They've respected you for not just for being a loving, kind, caring person, but for the knowledge as well. But because I think people know that you walk with a beautiful team and that you walk with Creator and that you always have done. And you see, if you look, there she is, the High Priestess. Now, as you look at that looks like, I forget what it's called. Is it a sickle? I don't know. You know where they cut the grass, what the Grim Reaper holds. So basically, being the High Priest, the High Priestess, you have the power within you to change fortunes. Whoever you are, I am sensing you a very, very, very powerful, a very, very, very powerful being. You walk with both light and dark. This is what I mean. This is why I know she's holding that, but if you look, it looks as though she's holding what the Grim Reaper holds as well. So you work with both light and dark. You've got to do, being the High Priest, the High Priestess, and you have balanced it totally perfectly within your being, within your very existence from such an early age. And then we had the Empress. And this is you at the moment. You're at one with nature. You're at one with everything, with all beings on the planet, with the whales and the orcas, the elders. You're actually pregnant at the moment with ideas. You could be pregnant in real life if you're a female watching, but I'm picking up you're pregnant with ideas, with everything, you've got projects, what you're doing, and you see the archway at the back, which also does look like a wheel, and it very much looks like a Stargate to me as well. I don't know if you ever watched Stargate, but that reminds me of Stargate. So I do believe you work with ancient beings as well from other realms. And that's what you're coming into now. So when you go out into nature, you're walking and you're touching. As you see, she's smelling the flower there. She's smelling that flower. and she's feeling the energies from the flower. But you understand that each and every flower or bush or tree has a guardian, and they're like galactic guardians. They're like galactic beings that look after the planet, the plants and the vegetation on the planet. And then we have the Hanged Man. Now, I'm seeing this as it is on the upwards. I never read them on the upward down. I never change them around. So, but what I'm seeing is someone thought they could come around and play in your energy, and you are the high priest, the high priestess, and they wanted to play in your energy. They thought that they could take from you, because we also have you see the mirror there. This person came in and they tried to copy your energy. They were trying to reflect off the high priest, high priestess energy. They were supposed to come in and learn from you and grow from you, but all they did was, you know, try to be, because these look like swords as well to me. So swords and wands, yeah. Even though I don't use the rest of the pack, I still know that they were trying to cause damage to you, and they were doing a merry little dance around in your energy, trying to mirror who you are, trying to be you, but there was also doing something under the moon towards you. So we're going to use a different pack. We're going to use, if I can read, I hope I can read the words at the bottom, the dragon cards, and we're going to see what we can get from these. Yeah, you've got those there. Okay, so we have Oya and a great big massive dragon name which I cannot say. Oya has spoken. The exchange of give and take has become unbalanced, out of kilter. I review your spirit with the wind. I renew your spirit with the wind. I renew your life with fire. So yeah, like I was saying, you had someone in your life, be it male or female, would you be male or female, the priest or priestess. And like that card said, the exchange of give and take. Now, this is what this relationship was supposed to be, an equal give and take. An equal give and take, and it wasn't. It was unbalanced. I believe that this person who you was with, they came in on basically the take. They come in on all the wrong energies with you, the high priest or priestess. And then we have Lady Nada and Prudence. That is beautiful, isn't it? It's very pink. Very, very pink. So this is it, pink, pregnancy, you know, and the colour itself, it's very lady, very feminine, you know, pregnant with ideas, with new beginnings, with creativity. True life happens from one moment to the next. You will find the love you long for in the here and now. So yeah, so basically it's saying for you to be in the now moment, to live in the now moment, and this thing that happened in the past, this person that happened in the past, is you just leave them in the past. Yes, you were supposed to have helped them. Yes, you were supposed to have guided them to a new beginning. And I don't believe they was ever meant to stay with you, to be honest. You was just there as their guide, because you are the high priest, priestess, and you was on a mission basically to bring this person up. I do believe that, excuse me, I do believe that they actually did learn from you. I do believe that you did complete your mission, because now, the moment we're going into the Hanged Man, what you did actually do something that opened up their eyes to make them understand that they are not the healed one. They thought they were the healed one, and they were treating you bad, and doing things wrong behind your back and etc. But as you see, they tied themselves up in whatever they were doing, whatever situation they were up to. They tied themselves up, and I think now they're actually tied up in that karmic loop, what they created for themselves. You was their way out of all this toxicity, what they'd been living their life doing. And we have Michael. So we have Archangel Michael. You can do it. Do not give up. Follow the path of your wildest dreams. So yeah, this person was following their path of their wildest dreams, and they had no love or care or nothing for you. But also Michael comes in for you, the viewer, as in, you know, you can do it. You're pregnant with all these beautiful ideas, and these ideas you've got to put into fruition. Living in the now is going to bring all these ideas into the future for you every time you live in this very now moment. Every time. We have Audrio. Your true power is the light of your own magic. Remember that you are a powerful magical creature. So yeah, that's under the High Priest, High Priestess. You are the higher power. You are the magical one. And in this situation, you was the magical one. You was the one who was, like I said, was supposed to be bringing this person up. That you were supposed to be bringing this person up into the light, shall we say, out of toxicity, out of being toxic, into a better state of mind. You did what you had to do. You did what Creator sent you to do. We have a Themis. These cards have actually got numbers, so we're going to do the numbers in a minute. The path ahead will be different. From now on, you will follow the path of transformation. So you are on that path to transformation anyway. Pay close attention to your quality of life. So that's what it's saying. What you're doing now is you're doing something for yourself, and you're changing your quality of life. It's a better quality of life. You're getting a better quality of life for what you're actually doing from this situation. You know, you was never meant to stay or to be in this past situation. You're just so strong and powerful anyway. You was only meant to be a guide. You was never meant to carry on with this situation. We have Pallas Athena and Sweetie. The destiny of your world is changing, and whether this is for good or ill, it is also in your hands. Protect the good, look after love, and leave no room for lower energies to creep in. So yeah, basically, you know, this hanged man, this person from the past, they were obviously a lower energy, and they may try and come back into your life, but it's saying basically don't allow them to come in. Don't allow them to come in, because you can do it. You can, you know, do not give up. Follow the path of your wildest dreams. So follow your path. Don't going back to anyone else, because basically what it is, when you're in a relationship and that relationship ends for a reason, because you're not supposed to be there. So when it ends, walk away. Don't go back. Remove them from your phone, because this is what happens. This is why people become toxic, because they keep holding on to past relationships that they're not supposed to be in anyway. Instead of letting them go, they keep going back to them and think, oh, well, if this one fails, I'll go back to them. And you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to keep doing that. You're supposed to move on, and you're supposed to leave this person, place, or thing for a reason. Okay, we have Ashtar Sheridan. I felt this. I felt from that last card about the change in the energies in the world. There's a massive change going on. There's a massive change at the moment where everyone is going to become one. We've got friendship requires attention, respect and harmony. Nurture it. It is very precious. Do not lose touch with your friends. So this is the thing. That's what it was saying. You know, they were not losing touch with their friends on the one basis, with you being the High Priestess. They were holding on to past traumas, past hurts and past relationships that they, you know, they shouldn't have been in, but they didn't listen to their higher self, whereas you was the guide, because I do believe you're an healer, you're a star seed, you know, you're a light worker, a star seed, and you got Ashtar Sheridan here, Commander Sheridan, yeah. You've got him in the picture here, and that's card number 40. Then we got card number 10, and then we got card number 36. So 50, 60, 70, 96. And the High Priestess is a 2, 98. So that could be like an angel number 98 for that cards. And then we also have a cat joker. So it's time to take action. You are now in urgent need of structure, order and clarity. That's for now. So you know you've got to structure yourself. You've got to, you know, be clear on your wants and your needs and let all of this passing go, because you've got a much higher purpose. You came out as the High Priestess. Okay, you know, you think you failed at the job that you did, but you didn't. You did exactly what you're supposed to have done with this. And, you know, you are the Empress also, because the Empress is in full bloom with new ideas. And so you left this behind and you moved into a new positioning, and you opened a kind of business, or you're doing something for yourself. And I think you're just on your own, and you're there with the Wheel of Fortune. And like I said before, that looks like a Stargate. And we also have one of the Galactic Council with Ashtar Sheridan. And we have Pallas Athena here, and it says the destiny of your world is changing. So you're here to make a change. You're here to change circumstances. You're here to bring people up into the light, into the new world. You're here to help people evolve into something beautiful. That's what that was with the Hanged Man. You know, it didn't come up underneath, you know, as being upside down, but you could actually see what they were bringing anyway. And now all of that they were bringing, and this is what's been happening. These people, places and things that didn't listen to Creator, didn't move to an higher place of being, chose to stay in toxic situations, and that is exactly where they're going to stay. They have now got to start from the very bottom and build their way back up again. Change. If they want to change, they've got to do it themselves. They had an ideal opportunity with you being the High Priestess to bring them up, but they treated you so bad. That's what I'm picking up. We got Lander. Life on Earth is an hectic journey. Mastering the visible and the earthly is as important as mastering the invisible and the mystic. Exactly, and that fell on the Hanged Man. So they have now got to, like I was saying, to master. They've got to learn how to master the earth realm first before they can even go a leg up, which you was there to give them. You were going to give them this leg up into the realms of mysticism and into being able to see, you know, heal, etc. I do believe that you was teaching them this. You was, you know, little by little, you was helping them to evolve slowly but surely. But I think in the end, you just couldn't do anymore, because all they were doing was doing bad things. You was trying to learn someone who didn't want to learn. So in this situation, I believe that Source give you your ticket out of there and said, you know, you haven't got to be in this situation anymore. They're not willing to learn, so I'm going to move you out the situation. I'm going to do another row. We have, oh, I can't read the name. But trust your judgment, believe in yourself and in your truth. So that's what you did. You knew that in this situation, this person had no, you know, didn't want to learn, didn't want to move. They came in on a bad vibe. You were sent basically by Creator to show Creator exactly what person they were, because you are one with Creator and you work with Creator Source, the universe, on a daily basis. And that is your mission here upon this planet. That is what your job is on this planet, to show and to allow him to see through your eyes. And he knew what these people were doing, because they had left a lot of destruction and sadness behind them, you know. And this is something that they've been doing for a very, very long time. So he sent you in to view it from your eyes, and so that your team, who are a fantastic team, could actually view it and tell Creator. So he was going to be able to bring judgment upon this situation. You were sent to either bring this person up, or if they didn't come up, they were going to be judged. No matter what, they at this time, just like everybody else, is going to have to go through it. It doesn't matter who they are, big, small, powerful or not powerful. Everyone has got to go through this ascension, what this planet is going through. We have all got to do it. So, you know, it was just a little leg up. They were going to get a leg up and they couldn't do it. I believe that this was one of these last sort of missions that you were going to have. You're going to meet someone. You're going to meet someone who is absolutely perfect for you, and you two will be working together. And that's what it was. I think this was a twin flame sort of situation, or an soulmate situation. And basically, it was a contract that got ripped up, and whatever they didn't want, you will get anyway, because that's what's happening at the moment with the Empress card, with you being full of, you know, birthing new ideas and, you know, abundance with pregnancy, with, you know, and the wheel and everything like that. So we have Lady Rowan. The quality of divine mercy will expand your maturing consciousness. Sympathy will be transformed and mercy will awaken. So yeah, like I was saying, that is what Creator then said, and he decided to pass judgment upon these people, what they were doing. He needed to see through your eyes what they were doing, and that was the only way he could actually get the proof. It's basically you was used as, you know, as a pawn, shall we say, in the situation. Even though you're an high priestess, you was put there strategically, intentionally by Creator to show what this person, places and things were doing. You were there, and at this time, and I do believe it wasn't just one thing, it was an abundance of like things that were attacking you. And you stood your ground, you stood in your power, because you are the high priestess, and you did what you had to do, you know. It's got, you know, test your judgment, and you was judging. You was the one who was being the judgment, because I do believe you've always, like, these cards seem to be carrying on from yesterday, believed in yourself and in your truth, and you are truth. Being the high priest, the high priestess, you are the truth, you know, and you believed in your judgment, and you was you was there to judge and to understand and to say, like, yeah, you know, they ain't good people, places or things. And that's why the quality of divine mercy, and that's why God now, creator, source, is bringing judgment upon this hanged man. And the last card of these, we have Raphael with the healing, isn't it? Raphael has spoken. My name means God heals, and I am sending you my light. You will receive the gift of divine order on every level. So yeah, you know, that is gorgeous. Because of what you did, you know, I do believe you work with the angels. You know, we've had a lot of angels show up here. We've had Raphael. Yeah, I don't know. I think Landa is one of the galactic beings as well. We have, you have elves. You have a lot of, yeah, you have Michael. You have Athena, you know. You have so many powerful beings that work with you, because that's exactly what you did. You opened up, and everyone now works with you as they do with everyone else who is on your level. Because this time on the planet, there is so many higher beings that are here to help to bring peace and harmony to this planet. And we've all had missions, and we've all been through these kind of missions where we've had to show Creator what people, places and things were actually about. You know, we've been quiet for way too long. We've stood, we've been put on, we've been bullied, we've been picked on, we've been pushed around, and we stood for it. And because we knew at the end of the day who we worked for. And that's what I'm getting from this. You knew exactly who you worked for, and you stood in your power, you stood in your truth. I'm going to pull from the top of these again, like we did then. We have the Tower. So yeah, at the end of this situation, it brought on a tower, a massive tower, and judgments come again. And we have the Chariot, yeah. So you are the High Priestess, the Empress, and you had dealings with the hanged man, who basically hung himself because the tower was brought down upon him. The tower, they, all these people, places and things, tried to bring major towers to an high priestess. That is not going to happen, because you actually work for Creator. We actually have in the second one the Empress, who is abundant with pregnancy, with new ideas, with birth of creation and everything. You have judgment, because all judgment, the judgment angel, you know, the angels are there, they're with you. All of spirit, all of creation works with you, because you are the high priest, the high priestess. And then at the end, we have the Chariot. There you are, with the wings. Riding off into the sun, into the moon, into everything. They can't stop you. These people, places and things who tried to stop you from moving forward, from being the actual high priest, high priestess who you was in the beginning, they tried to take that from you, thinking that they could take it from you, and you was all that you was doing was you was sent in to help these people. And because they wasn't accepting your help, because they turned around and started to actually do wrong by you in every sense of the word, no matter whether it was people, places, things, they decided to do you wrong. They didn't want your help. They thought you was some little tiny insignificant person because you never spoke up, because you just stood back and let things happen, because you've never been judgmental. This the judgment card, you know. You don't judge them. You only speak to them and ask them, why are you doing these things? Why is this thing happening? You know, why are you being this way to me? And instead of being nice, they wasn't nice to you, and Creator seen it all because you were sent there for a reason. You were sent there on a mission, and the mission was, if they did not adhere to what Creator wanted them to do, to either, well, it's like what's happening now. Everyone has got to move up the evolutionary ladder. There's no going back at all. It's got to be done. We've all got to move up. And he brought a terror to this situation. You're full of abundance, full of love, full of birth in creation and that. And you have the judgment. You are judgment. You called judgment, but you are the high priest, priestess, and you was brought in to bring judgment to this situation, to bring judgment to this person, who they, person, place or thing, they hung themselves, basically. You know, they was trying to copy you and be you, and they were always being watched. After they'd done all these bad things to you, they were being watched. You was taken out of the situation with your angels, with the higher beings, with the galactic beings, the intergalactic, multidimensional beings. You have gods, you have goddesses, you have angels, archangels, seraphim angels, the dragons, you have, you know, you have the fairies, you have the fae, you have elementals, you have everything, because you are everything. You are everything, and that's it. You are everything. I do believe you are one of the 144,000, and you're amazing. So yeah, I'm going to close this reading. I did enjoy it. It was a bit different for me to read the dragon cards, because I can't read the words. You know what I'm like with my letters, with my words. But I still got the picture of what the whole story was about. And, you know, you are going to make a change on this world. You've been making a change since day dot, you know, since the beginning of creation, because I do believe that you have been here from the very spark. You are light. You are light. You are beauty. You are light. You shine so bright. And you're going to change the world, because that's why you're here, one of the 144,000. So thank you for watching. Seriously, thank you. And thank you for allowing me to give you this reading. So from myself, my team and Creator, wish you unconditional love, light and healing energy. Bye guys.